Welcome to GER Hub. In this video, we shall be looking at the course code ST104. The course title is Statistical Computing. If you have not watched my previous videos on statistical data analysis, please go over them, watch the previous videos we made. Please, we shall be looking at plotting graphs with MINITAB. Our lesson objective 5 will be to introduce the students to some graph plotting in MINITAB. So let's see the lesson content. The following shall be our lesson content. We shall be looking at to obtain a scatter plot, to obtain a histogram, to obtain a stem and leaf plot, to obtain a box plot, a bar chart, a pie chart, a time series plot, an area graph, a contour plot, 3D plot, 3D surface plot, 3D scatter plot. So there are so many graphs more than this, but I'm going to be restricting this video to this. So please pay attention. Let's start with the first one without much waste of time. But before we proceed, please smash a like on this video and endeavor to subscribe to the channel. Our analytics show us that most of the people watching our channel videos on our channel, more than 50% of those who watch the videos on our channel are not subscribed to our channel. Please do us a great deal of good by subscribing to the channel. Click the subscription button right away and make sure you smash a like on the video. You could also do well for us to share this video to someone who may be needing the content. Please do well to help us share the video, smash a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. So I will start with obtaining a scatter plot. Now the steps are as follows. Step 1 says launch MINITAB. Step 2 says input your data in MINITAB spreadsheet. Step 3 says go to graphs, go to scatter plot. Step 4 says in the scatter plot dialog box, choose your type of scatter plot and click OK. Step 5 says it is choosing scatter plot dialog box. Specify settings to your demand. So let's see how that is done. So the first thing I'm going to be doing will be to launch MINITAB. Okay, so let's launch MINITAB. So I have here in my system MINITAB 17 statistical software. Let's launch and let's get that done. So what I'm going to do while MINITAB is loading is to show you how to go about getting each of these plots done. They are simple. So I'm going to show you where to go and how to go, but please, this video will not emphasize the interpretation of our results, our outputs. This video is not meant to do that. In subsequent videos, I shall be looking at that. So let's begin. Now, what I'm going to do here is the following. So let's see how I'm going to put in my data. I'm going to put in some 3 variables, X, Y, and Z. And I'm going to put here 10 data entries. Let's see how we could put up to 20 data entries. Okay, I think 15 should be enough. Let's go to Y and so I want to enter 15 data entries. So so good. Now that we've entered our data entries, let's go over to the steps again. Quickly, the steps are as follows. Launch MINITAB, we've done that. Input your data in the MINITAB spreadsheet, we've done that. Go to graphs, go to scatter plot, click on scatter plot. Let's do that. So I'm going to go to graph. You come over to graph, go to scatter plot, click on scatter plot, and in the scatter plot dialog box, what are we told? In scatter plot dialog box, you choose your type of scatter plot. So I'm going to, in this video, just maintain simple. Although I can go with groups, I can go with regression and groups. I could go with any of these, but I'm going to maintain simple. So this is what you do. You just choose simple. If you wanted to choose any other one, all you have to do is just to click on them, okay? But I'm going to maintain simple and then click OK. Now, it will bring us to the next step. And in the next step, what does it say? In the chosen scatter plot dialog box, in this case, simple dialog box, we specify settings to our demand and click OK. So that's how simple it is. Now, what I'm going to do here is, you can see clearly it is highlighting Y. I'm going to choose Y here. Not necessarily because I named it Y. You can choose even your X to be your Y. So I'm going to put Z here for my X. And those are the two I want to handle. I don't have more levels, so I'm going to just go with OK. Now, that will give me my scatter plot. Okay, it is that simple. Now, what if the interest was something else? Let's clear that off and move over to the next. What if our interest was not in the scatter plot in MINITAB, but our interest was to obtain the histogram in MINITAB? To obtain the histogram in MINITAB, all we have to do is to launch MINITAB in step 1. In step 2, input our data, which we've already done. In step 3, we would go over, wow, let's put in the values here. I don't know why are my values missing? Okay, well, it happens. So I've put in my values. Let's go to stats or graphs rather. We go to graphs. The next plot we want is the histogram. So I'm going to come under graphs, go to histogram, click on histogram, and you will see the histogram dialog box where you have 4 different types of histogram you could plot. Simple, with fit, with groups, with fit and groups. I would go with simple because in this video I am only showing you where to go to. Some people do not know where to go to or what in what software. So this video comes to address that, to show you where to go to and how to go about doing it. For the interpretation and the flexibilities or specifications, I'm going to leave for a dedicated video to this particular routine. So let's see. I'll click on OK. When you click on OK, it brings you to the histogram, simple histogram dialog box. Now here, you just put your variables. Okay, so I could put my variables, all of them, and I won't specify settings in this video. I will just go with OK, and it shall bring out the histograms for me. Okay, for X, Y, and Z. So that is how to go about plotting your histogram. You could see this is the histogram for Z, this is the histogram for Y. Okay, you could see them. So that's how to get it. Is so simple, guys. It's not a difficult thing to do. So go over this and get it done in your MINITAB software. It is that simple. In a video that will be dedicated to histograms or any of these statistical routines, I shall be showing you how to interpret them and how to change settings to get what you want. Okay, but this video is just to show you where to go to. Now let's go to the next statistical routine without much waste of time. The next statistical routine is how to obtain a stem and leaf plot. The stem and leaf plot happens to be one of the best statistical techniques for representing data. Okay, it's a graphical technique. You could call it a graphical technique because it helps you display data in the most elegant manner whilst preserving the information. It presents every information in the data display or data distribution. So this is what we are going to do. Launch MINITAB, input your data in the MINITAB spreadsheet, go to graphs, go to stem and leaf, and go to stem and leaf, click on stem and leaf. In the stem and leaf dialog box, specify settings as required. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to graphs. Let's look at stem and leaf. Where are you? Okay. Have you seen stem and leaf? Why am I struggling to see stem and leaf? Okay, I've seen stem and leaf. Thank you very much. Good. Now I'll click on stem and leaf, and under stem and let's focus on one variable. I want to get the stem and leaf for this data set under the data set under variable Y. So if you want the stem and leaf for all others, you could just double tap and it goes in. And I'm not going to specify setting. I'm just going to click OK. It will bring out the stem and leaf for all of them. It is bringing out the stem and leaf based on X, based on Y, and based on Z. Now, for interpretation of your stem and leaf, just in case you don't know what stem and leaf is all about, watch out for my video on stem and leaf, dedicated to teaching you all about stem and leaf. Please take note, it is very, very simple. Don't make anything difficult about it. It is a very, very simple thing. You would understand it. You can understand it. I trust you can understand it. So let's just watch out for that video. But in this video, my emphasis is just to show you where to go to and the steps it takes to getting the stem and leaf plot done. So let's clear that and move over to the next statistical routine. The next statistical routine to look at, not necessarily the next graphical routine rather, is the box plot. So for the box plot, it says launch MINITAB, input your data in MINITAB, go to graphs, go to box plot, go click on box plot. In the box plot dialog box, choose your type of box plot and click OK. The box plot dialog box, specify settings, your demand, and click OK. So let's get that done. It's not difficult. So I'm going to come over to graph and move to where we have box plot. This is my box plot. Now, just in case you do not know, please take note. The box plot is a graphical representation of the 5 number sum. And you can see in MINITAB here, excuse me, in MINITAB you are told that it can examine the center and the spread of your data. Let me highlight that again for you to see. You can examine the center and spread of your data by plotting the median, the quartiles, and any outlier. So it works best with samples of at least moderate size. That is, n, your sample size must be greater than 20. However, we can use it for this, we can use it for this. So let's see. So let's go over it again. Go over to graph, come to box plot and click OK. Now in the box plot dialog box, you can see simple with groups, simple with groups. I'm just going to choose simple just for illustration and click OK. Now under variables, if I want the box plot for X, I want the box plot for Y, I want the box plot for Z, I will just put all of them under variable by double clicking on them, or if you just click single each of them, highlight them, and then click select. Okay, so there are 2 options you could use. Now, once you are done putting the variables in the graph variables option, you click OK to bring out the box plot for each of them. So this is the box plot for Y, for Z, and X. Okay, you can see them. So that's how simple it is to get the box plot. That's how simple it is. Okay. No, no, I don't want you. I don't want you. Now, so that's how simple it is to get the box plot. Okay, guys. So let's now move over to our next statistical routine. Our next statistical routine or graph will be the bar chart. How many more do we have? Wow. Okay. So let's go. So we are looking at the bar chart. For the bar chart and the pie chart, let's see. So launch MINITAB, input your data, go to graph, bar chart, bar chart. From the bar chart dialog box, choose your type of bar chart, and you just in your chosen bar chart dialog box specify settings. So let's get that done. It's simple. Go over the steps, everybody. Now we come over to graph. You come over to bar chart. This is where you have bar chart. Click on bar chart. Now you can actually specify settings here. I will leave it as count of unique values. You could change it to a function of a variable. You could change the values from a table. So I'm going to leave it as this, and I will click on OK for simple. Now again, enter your variables, enter them by double clicking or clicking once and putting select, and let's go with OK. So it brings out the bar charts for each of them, X, Y, and Z. So practice that routine. It is very simple. You can get it done. That's how simple it is to get the bar chart in MINITAB. Now let's move over to the next. The next is the pie chart. So for the pie chart, you come over to graph, come over to pie chart. Okay, let's see the routine so that you get familiar with it. Now the routine is simple. In MINITAB, you launch MINITAB, input your data in MINITAB spreadsheet, go to graphs, go to pie chart, and click on pie chart, and in the pie chart dialog box, specify settings to your demand. So that's how to get the pie chart. So let's do that. I'm going to come over to graphs. Under graphs, I'll go to pie chart, click on pie chart, and I'll click on the variables, and they come out. If I want the pie chart for X, for Y, and Z, if you just click on all of them. I'm going to leave settings out in this particular video. I'm going to click on OK, and the pie chart for all of them will come out. If I clicked on X, it will give me that of X alone. So that's how simple it is to get the pie chart. Okay, so let's clear this up and go to the next graph. I hope you guys will practice this after this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click the subscription button right away and smash a like on this video. Okay, we are doing something here. Please, please, and please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video to someone who may be in need of this. Now, how to obtain a time series plot in MINITAB. So if you want to obtain a time series plot, the routine says launch MINITAB, impute your data in MINITAB, okay? Impute your data in MINITAB, go to graphs, go to time series plot, and click time series plot. From the time series plot dialog box, choose your type of time series plot and click OK. In the time series dialog box, specify settings to your demand and click OK. So I'm going to do that quickly. Now, let's see. I'm going to come over to graph, time series plot. Under graph, come to time series plot, click on time series plot. There are 4 settings here. I will just go with simple as usual. Under simple, you will see this dialog box, the time series simple dialog box, and you click on the time series plot for X, double tap, double, and I'll leave my settings out of it. So these are the time series plot for X, Y, and Z. Okay, you can see them. Now I'm going to tell you about interpretation in my video dedicated to each of these routines. So please watch out for those videos. If you stay subscribed to the channel and you turn on your notification bell, whenever I drop those videos, you will get to see them. But if you do not subscribe, you may not see those videos. If you subscribe to the channel, please do well to turn on your notification button so that you can actually see those videos when I drop them or when I go live. So thank you very much. Let's go to the next routine. Now the next routine is the area graph. The area graph. So for you to get the area graph, all you have to do is come over to the steps. So launch MINITAB, impute your data in MINITAB spreadsheet, go to graphs, go to area graph and click area graph. In area graph dialog box, specify settings, your demand, and click OK. Simple. So I'm going to come over to graphs. I will come over to area graph, click on it, and the dialog box will come up. Under the dialog box, I'm going to put the series in, and I'll leave settings for a later date or any other class, and I'll click on OK. So that is the area graph for those 3 values. Okay, this is how it comes out. So please do well to go over it again. It is that simple. For interpretations, please watch out for my video dedicated to area graphs, and I'll be explaining in those videos. So let's now move over to the next graph. So how do we bring up contour plots? So for contour plots, all you have to do is follow the step. Launch MINITAB, impute your data in the MINITAB spreadsheet, go to graphs, go to contour plot and click on contour plot, and the contour plot dialog box, specify settings to your demand. So I'm going to do that quickly. Let's see. So go to graph, go to contour plot, the contour plot dialog box, choose your Z variable. I will go with Z here. In my Y variable, I will go with my Y here. In my X variable, I will go with my X here. So, and I will leave settings for another class. So I'll click on OK, and it comes out. This is what you call a contour plot. Okay, it is that simple to produce. Please take note of that, and let's move over to the next statistical graph in MINITAB. So the next one is the 3D scatter plot. So what if I want the 3D scatter plot? I'm going to launch MINITAB. Step 1, step 2, impute your data in MINITAB spreadsheet. In step 3, go to graphs, 3D scatter plot, go to click on 3D scatter plot. From the 3D scatter plot in step 4, dialog box, okay? Choose your type of 3D scatter plot and click OK. In step 5, in the chosen 3D scatter plot dialog box, just specify your settings. So if this is that simple, you just keep repeating the routine. Now, what I'm going to do is for the 3D scatter plot, I'm going to click on graph. On that graph, I'm going to go to 3D scatter plot, and you see there are 2 here, simple and with groups. I'm going to go with simple, click on OK, and under OK, once I click on OK, rather, I'm going to get the 3D scatter plot, simple dialog box, and I'm going to click Z for Z, I'm going to click Y for Y, I'm going to click X for X, and I'll leave settings for another class, and I'll click on OK. So this will come out as your 3D scatter plot. So this is your 3D scatter plot. It's that simple. Try it after now. Okay, so let's now finally go to the last routine I will be showing you in this particular lesson, which is the 3D surface plot. The 3D surface plot can be done in this manner. Okay, so for the 3D surface plot, let's see, go over the steps. First of all, launch MINITAB, input your data in MINITAB spreadsheet, go to graphs, go to 3D surface plot, and click on 3D surface plot. From the 3D surface plot dialog box, choose your type of 3D surface plot and click OK. In the chosen 3D surface plot dialog box, specify settings. So it's simple. So let's go over it. We are going to go to graphs. I'm going to go to 3D surface plot, surface wireframe, whichever one you choose. I'm going to go with surface. I'll click on surface, enter Z for Z, enter Y for Y, and enter Z for Z, and click on OK. And that is what you would have as a surface plot for that particular data. So please go over it again and get it done if you have MINITAB 17. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Remember, our analytics shows that more than 50% of those watching our videos are not subscribed to our channel. Please do us a great deal of favor to subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscription button and endeavor to turn on your notification button so that whenever we go live or whenever we drop a new video, you will get to see them first. Also, smash a like on this video. Please give us more than 100 likes, because our likes on the video will take the video up in the algorithm, and endeavor to share this video so that so many people can actually get to see this video. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.